Hey everybody, my name is Hasting and I'm a real estate broker here in Northeast Florida. Over the next several weeks, we're going to take you behind the scenes of our company transitioning from Engel Völkers First Coast to our new brand, Christie's International Real Estate First Coast. Over the next several weeks, you're going to see some behind the scenes, in-depth conversations and really see the entire process of this full transition. Hope you enjoy it. Yes, we're walking through all of our locations today, going through all the meet with Chris, my boy with the signs, getting out everything brand new, all the new logos, all that stuff for the name change. So it's going to be exciting. We'll see how it goes. This has a logo wall too.
Okay.
This will probably just be a straight vinyl.
Okay, easy enough.
Yeah. So this is going to be our new headquarter office here. This is going to be all glass where you see this open. So we're going to have two conference rooms. I'll show you the other one in a second. This is going to be an all bullpen area. All these different individual offices are all going to be team offices, shared offices. So, we're combining our Jacksonville Beach location and our small Neptune Beach location, and this is going to be our new headquarters. So we've been working on this for several months, and as you can see, it's coming along really nicely. So hopefully we can open it up later in September. Yes, we have two conference rooms. I think we have 8 total shared offices and shared spaces. I'll give you kind of a quick tour. This is going to be my office back here. So we have it where we can obviously have the desk, we can have the chairs, we have the TV for presentations and recruiting and everything. But I didn't really want to take too much space because I wanted a lot of space for the functionality of the agents and just the ability to come in and work and do everything. I feel like most bosses want like the biggest office and all that stuff. I'd rather have them have it so they can have space and I can just be in my little corner sometimes. It's exciting. It's really exciting. We've worked on this almost a year now. So just from planning and getting everything together and like what we're going to do for our 2 offices, combining into one, city planning, the design, all that. So as you can see, we built this from the ground up. When we first saw this, it was just a concrete slab. So it's kind of coming into the direction and the vision that we had together. So it's pretty cool. Guys, not only are you in the heart of Atlantic Beach, literally the beach is 1 block away. But you also have police net falls, great clientele. You have the ATP World Tour headquarters on the 3rd floor for the tennis. You have a downstairs bakery, you have a bar, you have all these areas, but you're also 1 block from the main drag or main strip and all the restaurants, all the bars, everything in Atlantic Beach. So we're really excited. We have a lot of agents who live in this area, sell this area. So for this to be our new headquarter office, I think our entire team is just like over the world, so it's gonna be really exciting.
Do as much as we can, obviously with the integrity of the building. It's a beautiful building, but we also want to have signage, right? So we're going to have a signage right underneath this light. We're going to have a banner, like a marquee up there on the 2nd floor, just to kind of make sure that everybody walking by can see it and do everything so it still pops. So, good? Yes, sir. I'll see you at 5 meters. Let's do it.
The part of the cool is like, you start to build out the design and you start doing all these things. And, it's taken us 7.5 years to get 6 offices and build them all out over a certain amount of time and all this. And literally we're having to do all 6 in 30 days. So it's pretty chaotic, but it's super exciting and it's just a lot of pressure with different things. But, people like Chris can really help us go a long way. So I'm excited to have it all finished out. The craziest part about all this is, I probably haven't told the real story about like what is actually going on. So for the last 7 years, we've been a part of a company called Engel Völkers, and we've had tremendous success. We opened our first location here in Jacksonville Beach in 2018. I was just turned 27 years old. I was the youngest licensed partner in company history from a company that's been around since 1977. And, they took a risk on a 27-year-old kid who had no idea what he was doing, never been a broker before, all these things. And we were able to grow it from 1 location and 0 agents to 6 locations, almost 150 agents. And last year we did almost $1 billion in sales, all within about a 7-year time frame. You know, we've won several awards nationally, several awards within our company. We needed more, right? We needed more growth. We needed more technology, branding, all of these things that really are important in 2025. So we are making the transition over to Christie's International Real Estate. And that's exactly what we're documenting. That's exactly what we're doing today. We're doing all of these things to prep for that. Our launch date is September 24th. So as you can imagine, we're literally going through a $1 billion transition in about 30 days. And the list of things that have to be done, the list of things that, you know, legal side, agent side, back office side, everything is about 10,000 steps long. And one of the reasons that I wanted to make this kind of behind the scenes and I wanted to document this is because there's so many pieces of this process that nobody would ever see. And you know, I want to show everybody like, hey, this is what all went into this. This wasn't a decision that was taken lightly. This wasn't a decision that we just came up with and said, oh, let's go and do this. This is a lot of planning. This is a lot of time, a lot of vetting, and there's a lot of moving parts. And, you know, I'm hoping that by documenting this and you guys can see kind of behind the scenes with everything, you guys will appreciate it, but also you'll be able to see kind of what nobody else has ever seen. You know, there's very few conversions in our industry the size of ours. You know, last year, by Real Trends Media, we finished 314th out of 88,000 brokerages around the country. Very few, just top 400 brokerages in the country, just change brands mid-year. So I wanted to show you guys kind of underneath, you know, the glass wall, we'll call it, and say like what all is going in, like what all happens to this from the marketing side to the legal side to the design. And that's what we're doing. So it's exciting. It's something that, you know, I've been really focused on for the last several months. Our team has been focused on the last several months, but we're within the 30 days now. So the pressure is on. So hopefully we can get there and make sure that it's nice and seamless. We are going through the same thing, going over new logos, going over new design. This is stop number 2 of 5 today. So trying to get all the designs done and make sure that everything makes sense. So much goes into it, you don't even remember like, oh yeah, you do this, you did this measurement, you did this math, you did this. And you start doing all 5 of them at one time. You're like, holy shit, there's a lot of stuff. We just finished this office. We're going to go downtown to our San Marco office next and go with Chris to make sure that we can get all the design and features that we need for that space. So let's do it. The whole wall, obviously.
Yeah.
But what I'm worried about is brown and black is close. What I need.
Okay.
And more than likely it'll be white. All right, so we're down here in our San Marco office doing the same thing. This is shop number 3 of the day. Changing out logos, making sure that everything goes well together. So every shop and every you know office has its own challenges, own designs, own color palettes that we have to kind of match with. This office was awesome because we took over this space almost 4 years ago and all this was already built out. And so I didn't want to rip anything out. Like I love the communal space. I love that it was kind of coffee shop vibe. So we want to keep that and we want to make sure that it obviously, but still flows together with the new branding and everything else that we have. So it's always just a little bit of a challenge, but we'll get it. So we don't get hit. All right, so we're at office number 4 of the day. This is our St. John's office down here. This was our second office we ever opened back in October of 2020. So this has been a big flagship for us right here in the heart of St. Johns County. Obviously, we have the Sprouts right next door. We have a great shopping center and everything. So this has been a great office for us. So very excited to get it switched over and get everything going. girl.
didn't realize they were gonna have a whole film crew here today.
Oh, you know.
Keep you on your toes.
Good to see you, man. Thanks for all your help.
Yeah, man, you too.
Let me know whenever you get done with Amelia. Just shoot me a text with everything. And I'll work on getting all proofs and everything over to you the next couple days. We just finished all of our shops, so like we just finished all the design stuff. But now I have to prep for back-to-back meetings and so all this other stuff. And so it's gonna be a busy day. So super exciting. We are going to be leaving Engel Völkers and going to Christie's International Real Estate. And that's why this has gone, in my opinion, as smoothly as it has. So I want you guys to hear from me. I wanted you guys to be excited about this. It's a huge change. So we just finished, just telling a large group of our agents about the announcement. You know, one of the most, for me, the exciting things about this is just honestly how excited people are about the change. Anytime you start changing things or force change for people, there can be some pushback, but I think everybody's really excited about bringing the new brand here, the marketing, the branding, just the opportunity to grow. Like that's why I'm excited for it. But that was definitely the biggest group we've told. And so it was kind of chaotic, but I actually kind of enjoy the group setting because I think people feed off of people's energy, and maybe somebody knows the brand better than the other. And then they start saying, oh, is this what it is, this, that? And it just becomes contagious. And I think if you get a lot of people together that are excited, people are going to naturally be excited if even they don't know what's going on. So it was good. It was kind of chaotic, but I'm glad that it's over for today. That's for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching our latest episode. Continue to follow along as we take you through this entire journey. Like, subscribe, turn notifications on so you guys can stay up to date with all the latest videos we're going to be dropping. Thank you.